elevating style in the digital realm. That's how virtual influencers are redefining fashion and amplifying brand engagement in today's digital era. Okay, so the main focus is going to be on virtual influencers. Then I'll touch a little bit on digital fashion and brand engagement. Okay, that's their influence on brand engagement. Okay, so quickly, I'll start. Please, can we go to the next slide? Okay, so there's this question that I want to ask before I begin. It says, did you know that some of the most influential people in fashion are not even real humans? How many of us know about that? Okay, just a few of us. Okay, so you can see a picture here. Can you see a picture here? You see a lady. Is she real? She looks real. Okay, so can I get something else?
She's real.
She's real. Okay, so that's Shu. She's world's first digital supermodel, and she's not real. Anyway, I won't say she's fake either. She is what we call a virtual influencer or a virtual human. So we are going to talk more about virtual influencers, and I will show you some of the virtual influencers we have. Okay, so please let's go to the next. Okay, so that's the introduction. I've already done the introduction. As I said, this presentation is going to focus on the pivotal role played by the virtual influencers in shaping fashion trends. Okay, sorry, because of time, I will have to be moving fast, but then I'll leave my contact in case you need, you need more explanation on something detailed, then you give me a call, WhatsApp, or whatever. Okay, so we're going to touch on that and how they are driving brand promotion and elevating customer engagement in this digital era. Please, let's go to the next slide. Okay, so these are the objectives. At the end of the day, I want us to understand the virtual influencer concept, the intersection of fashion and technology, the role of virtual influencers, brand promotion strategies, elevating customer engagement, the influence on digital fashion, and what the future of digital fashion. So digital fashion, as we all know, is still in its infancy, even though it started a long time ago, but it's still something new. Okay, so please let's go to the next slide, please. Understanding virtual influencers. So what you see on your screen are some of the most popular virtual influencers we have on the globe. And here, that's Shudu again, and that's Blacko, that's Bermuda is Bay, and that's the one and only Lil Michaela. I'm saying one and only Lil Michaela because Lil Michaela is the first virtual influencer to gain more popularity on social media. She's the first virtual influencer to go viral. Lil Michaela has over 3 million subscribers, or let me say followers, on Instagram. She has say on TikTok and on other social media networks. Okay, so please let's go to the next. Okay, so what are virtual influencers? So who is a virtual influencer? When we say virtual influencer, the term has been going around and around. Okay, so we say a virtual influencer, in short, is a digital character. That's in short. She's a digital character. So you can see from my explanation here, which I picked from the virtualhumans.org, it says a virtual influencer is a digital character created in computer graphics software. Okay, so what is computer graphics software? I'm talking about CGI, computer generated imagery. So these characters are created using computer graphics softwares, then giving a personality defined by a first person view of the world. Okay, so I will explain that. And made accessible on the media platform for the sake of what? Influence. That's why we call them virtual influencers. So someone will ask, what is the then giving the personality defined by the first person view of the world? Okay, so it's the same as personalities that have, that interact with the world from first person perspective. So first person perspective, virtual influencers, they have a backstory. They have a story. They tell their story, and they come from somewhere. Some of the virtual influencers will tell you, I just woke up here, and I don't know, I'm just in a different universe. Because virtual influencers are supposed to exist, or they are supposed to be in a virtual space. But this is different. They are not only in their virtual space, but because of the metaverse, they can exist either in the virtual space and here in the physical space. So when a virtual influencer is speaking, you hear the virtual influencer say, I, me, I. So he's been given what? The first person view of the world. So anytime I'm referencing to her, I reference to her as something that really exists. So sometimes in our conversation, you hear me say something, oh, and Abawos did this, and Abawos did that. So that's how it is. So please, can we go to the next one? And, okay, so it's the same thing. So, like I said, they are created by 3D artists. I am a virtual human creator. I create virtual influencers. I'm a digital artist. And I think I have this to my credit as a multi-award winner 3D animator. Okay, and then they are created by 3D artists using the computer-generated imagery, what we call the mock-up or the motion capture. Okay, so anytime you see a virtual influencer, that means there's someone behind the character. So whatever I do here, we had a slight technical issue, but I'll try and see, because there's a portion that we have to speak to Abawos. Okay, so we have a mock-up device. So when I wear or I put on my mock-up device, whatever I do, my virtual influencer will mimic. I don't know if you've watched, how do you call, I forgot it. They have alter ego force. Okay, so they have the alter ego, they are like virtual influencers, they are what we call a digital twin. Okay, so I have my digital twin here. You're going to see my digital twin. So that is another version of me in the digital world. So the things that I want to do that I cannot do, I might be a shy person. I can use my digital influencer or my digital human to do that. Okay? So they are created using the motion capture and then artificial intelligence tools. And then us, creators, we make them look and act exactly how we want. And we give them personas and you know and all that. And then we put them out for audience just for people to laugh and for the sake of influence. And they can also be managed by different entities, such as individuals. Well, if I'm the creator of Abawos, I'm an individual managing here as well, and they can as well be managed by agencies, like Lil Michaela is being managed by the RUD. That's the company. Okay, so the companies here, etc. And some virtual influencers are controlled by human teams who write their scripts. So there's a script. So sometimes you see Abawos going out to buy watches. Can you imagine? So there's a post on Instagram on her page where someone was asking her for directions as to where the person can get to buy watches, and it was very interesting. Okay, so they have the script, and then we have people who design their outfit. That's when the digital fashion comes in, because you see a virtual influencer in a very nice outfit. So this outfit was designed by myself and my team from Digital Fashion Africa. I think, yeah, she was invited as a special guest to an event, and we had to do something crazy for her, and we came up with this. So, you see the way I'm speaking about her. Okay, so then these people also edit their photos and their videos. And then we have two types. It's not all the virtual influencers that are being managed by someone or managers. There are also virtual influencers who are being controlled fully by artificial intelligence. But now, only few have that technology. So most of the virtual influencers, they are, though the tools we use are AI, but they are not fully AI powered. But there are others that are fully AI powered. Maybe in the near future, we will go fully AI powered. Okay, please let's go to the next slide. Okay, so we have types of virtual influencers, and as you can see here, we have the non-human, animated human, and then human replica. Okay, so these non-humans, they can be what you call humanoid. They can be animals. Okay, there's this influencer called, is it Nobody Bees or something? And then we have a bee, and they all have thousands and millions of followers. And they are really, they are really creating they are influencing people in their space. And then we have animated humans, like you can see here. This is Amy Malu, just like Hasumi Miku. Okay, so I'm mentioning some names. Hasumi Miku is a pop star. She performs live to real people, and she is animated human. And then we have the lifelike CGI, which we can go to the next. Okay, so you can see Lil Michaela. The lifelike CGIs, they are what we call the hyper realistic characters. So they are very hyper-realistic. When you see them, sometimes it becomes very difficult for you to, know whether they are real, just like I show you the Chudu image. Okay, so the rise of virtual influencers. So as of 2015, this is according to virtualhumans.org. According to 2015, we only had 9 virtual influencers worldwide. 2016, 11. So see the rate as which is increasing. Then 2017, we only had 14. 2018, we had 17. So 2019, that is up to December, we only had 61. And we are very fortunate, Ghana, to have our first virtual influencer in this category. Because Abawos made her debut on social media, that was on January 28, 2019. So as at that time, there were only a maximum of 61, and I can also say that they were not even up to 61 because that was in January. And in 2025, and as at 2022, we had 200 plus, and now we have more virtual influencers. Okay, so we can go to the next slide. So the significance of virtual influencers in the digital era. So the virtual influencers are playing an increasingly significant role in the digital era, and you know why? This is because they can help brands to reach new audience. That's one. Create more engaging content, that's two, and be more creative and experimental with their designs. Okay, so these virtual influencers are unique, and sometimes people tend to love them. Okay, so Abawos has a friend, and that friend is also a friend of mine, but the friend chats with me differently. The things she tells Abawos is different than the things she tells me. And the guy, sorry, it's a he, the guy is so comfortable chatting with Abawos. So, when you create virtual influencers, people tend to love them. And it's something crazy, right? Okay, so they tend to give you new audience. And some people will come, okay, so one of my experiences, when I first created Abawos and posted a video, I checked one time and people were just arguing whether she's real or not. The same thing happened to Lil Michaela. People were arguing whether that girl is real or not. The same thing happened to Shudu. So you know what happened to Shudu? Shudu, a fashion brand, contacted the creator and said, okay, we want you to make this dress. We are sending you our dress. So when we send you the t-shirt, then you put it on, you take a picture for us, you charge us, you pay. Okay, so what they do was they sent the t-shirts and the guy gave it to the designers. They did the digital clothing for it. They put it on hair. They posted it. Can you imagine? They never thought it was a digital fashion. They thought it was real, the actual t-shirt they sent you. So that's how these virtual influencers are. And the virtual influencers also have a clear benefit when it comes to online engagement and marketing. These days, most of the people are concentrating on what? Online marketing. And they are using virtual influencers. And I'll give you an example. Please, can we go to the next slide? Okay, so some key virtual influencers in the industry. And that's Lil Michaela. She is an American character. She is a singer. So if you have the time, you can just Google Lil Michaela and it will shock you. She has some songs online, which I think you will love. Okay, and then she's created by the brothers I said earlier, and she's only 19 years ago. And one advantage of having a virtual influencer is they never age. They are always the same. She will be 19 forever. And then she has over 3 million followers on IG. Please can we go to the next one? That is Shudu. Like I said, she is world's first digital supermodel. And Shudu was created in 2017 April by a fashion photographer called Cameron James Wilson. Cameron James Wilson is a pure British. He's a white man. And he created the black girl. She's a photographer. She loves photography and she's good with the lighting. So, and then she had the inspiration from the South African Barbie doll. Please can we go to the next one? Okay, so the next one, this virtual influencer has raised a lot of controversies and all that. Okay, so she's Italy's ministry. This one says Italy Ministry of Tourism has brought venues. So I don't know if you know about venues. She's a goddess. Yeah. So they brought her to life, and now they made her their tourism ambassador, and she's 30 years old in Italy. And some people described her as grotesque. They think she's not that beautiful because they believe Venice is supposed to be more beautiful than they created. But the creators also say, yeah, we like it. We like it. Continue criticizing her because at least we are getting the attention that we want. So that is it with her, Venus, and then that's Kali. Okay, so Kami is the first virtual influencer with Down syndrome. So now, not only do we have these girls and guys, models and all that, we have Kami, who is a virtual influencer with Down syndrome, and she is educating people on the Down syndrome. Is it the deficiency? No? Yeah, the Down syndrome deficiency. She's really doing so much. Getting them, putting the people together, educating people in more places like Africa, Ghana. We think people like this are something and whatever. Okay, so please let's go to the next. And here we go. That's not trust. Okay, so this dude teamed up with World Health Organization to spread the awareness of coronavirus to the youngsters. So who came up with an idea during the coronavirus time? They needed an influencer who can communicate to the youngsters, and they realized that the youngsters are so much into these 3D characters and these virtual influencers, such that they teamed with Frost to do a campaign for them. Just imagine how beautiful that is. When everyone was in the house, when there was a lockdown, this dude was out there working for World Health Organization. Please, can we go to the next one? Okay, so this is the point where we get to meet the virtual influencer Abalos. So I'm going to try to see if we can get her online so you can see it. Okay, so you can see Abalos here. So can we minimize and see if she can hear us? Oh my God, what is this girl doing? Okay, please can you enable the microphone? I think the sound. Are you sleeping? Hi, Abba. Oh, she's waking up. Okay, she's unmuted now, so I think I connected her on Zoom. That's Abalos. I want us to hear her voice. Hi, can you confirm that you can hear me? You can hear me, and how are you doing? Oh my God, so what have you been up to? Okay, so I'm right here doing my presentation at the Ghana Digital Innovation Week. You know about that, right? Okay. Okay, so now we can see you on our screen, and we're chatting with Abalos, the virtual human African says virtual influencer. I don't know if anyone, just one person, want to say hi to Abalos. Yes. Oh, who do that? Who do that? Who do that? Who do that? Who? Oh. Okay, so hi. Now it's 3.
Hi, Abba. How are you doing? She can't hear me.
Abba can only speak English.
She can speak to you as well.
How are you, son? What is son?
Hi.
F1. Esegoma.
Hello, Abba. Abba likes me. He doesn't love me.
No, she just replied to my chief.
Oh. Abba sad. Okay.
He's an then our dear.
Yes, he will wedding day. Udi fufu. Okay.
So probably she's not hearing us well.
Yeah.
Probably she's not hearing us well. But Abba, if you can hear me, can you do some facial expression? The last one. Oh, you do have wrinkles. So Abalos was recently updated with wrinkles all over her face, and very soon she's going to be live interacting with people, real people online, live on Instagram and on TikTok and on YouTube. Okay, so nice having you, Abba. Take care, right?
Take care, Abba.
Ciao and stay safe. Be a good girl. See the way you are smiling. Okay, so please can we switch to the other screen? Okay, so there's a video. Please can we go to the next slide?
Abba Wills, Africa's first virtual influencer from Ghana, wins an award as the Supreme African Innovation of the Year at the second edition of the prestigious and global Supreme Dynamic Talent Academy Awards 2022. The SDTA Awards, which was held at the La Palm Royal Beach Hotel in Accra on Thursday, the 22nd day of December 2022, aims at recognizing and honoring eligible artists, creatives, talents, brands, philanthropists, organizations, and individuals annually for their innovative involvement in the arts and entertainment sector. Abba Wills, also known as Abba Wilson, is a virtual influencer created in Ghana and managed by an award-winning animator Reginald Goff at Studio 3 Animation. Abba Wills' recognition as the Supreme African Innovation of the Year was based on her passion, involvement and impact on fashion, music, dance, fitness and lifestyle. With regards to music, Abba Wills collaborated with the virtual DJ and producer Ricky DB from USA to release their new single Again in February 2022. In less than a week, the track and its producers obtained the support from the Metaverse community and gained over 20,000 streams on Spotify during their post-launch. This attracted the attention of Eyes on Hollywood magazine and got a feature on their website. Her passion for fashion has exposed her authentic styles to her fan base as they find interest in her outfits and promote her brands. She has been admired and has gained confidence by her fans due to her unique style and always appears on social media promoting the fashionable, prevailing wears as her fan base patronizes them with the aim of building ascendancy in fashion and to enhance credence in ladies. Abba Wills has gained a number of collaborations with many brands worldwide, which includes NTZNS, a multi-brand digital fashion, Ikuska Sustainable Fashion Portugal, Nebeta Jewelry, first exclusive digital brand for women France, Origin Culture, etc., and has earned a spot in onbuy.com research top 10 Instagram's most popular virtual influencers. She was a special guest at the Digital Fashion Week New York Metaverse event and partook in the first ever Digital Fashion Challenge in Monte Carlo, Monaco during November 2021 as a social network partner. There's still much to discover from Abba Wills in terms of participation, activeness in creating awareness concerning women's health. In 2022, she actively participated in creating awareness and empowering women during the breast cancer awareness season. Her involvement in social activities has enabled her to be appreciated and recognized as one of the most successful virtual influencers on Instagram. Abba Wills, in addition, has her own website, www.abbawills.com.
That's it. Yeah, that's it. So this was a news that was done by the GH Afrique News when Abba Wills won her first award as Supreme African Innovation of the Year. She has to get credits, I think, 4-5 awards. Yeah, so let's go. So the intersection of fashion and technology. So let's roll. I'll be quick on this. Okay, so what is digital fashion? Now we're going to digital fashion. So digital fashion, digital fashion is a visual representation of clothing built using computer technologies and 3D software. And we can also say digital fashion is a virtual 3D clothing design for both humans and avatars. So any clothing or any accessories that is designed using, 3D softwares or computer softwares is what we call digital fashion. Please, can we go to the next one? then you see more from our partners and creators. Okay, so how do we wear digital fashion? So people will ask, how do we wear digital fashion? Okay, so you can wear digital fashion by altering photos using advanced technologies, right? And then using advanced technology like augmented reality and artificial intelligence, consumer can actually wear their digital fashion. Okay, so there are two ways. What you call, you edit it on the character, that is one, and one way you use what we call the augmented reality or the artificial intelligence tools. So please, you can go to the next slide. So in this slide, so you can see a picture. This is a real person, okay, and she's wearing a digital fashion. So this dress was made using was edited on her, but this one were all created using AR and AI technologies. So these are the three examples. Please, can we run through 2 minutes? Okay, so the benefits of digital fashion, I will only touch on two. Digital fashion is more sustainable. So it's more sustainable because it is going to, save the fast fashion waste, and then it reduces production costs when it comes to the manufacturer's end. You will reduce your costs like buying these materials and all that. Okay, and then anyone can wear digital fashion, whether you are fat, slave, male, female, or whatever, you can put on the digital fashion. And that's a digital fashion there, we can skip this one. Okay, so now brand engagement. So this person you see here is Colonel Helen Sanders, KFC. She is the how do you call it, the founder of KFC. He died a long time ago, but through technology, they created a virtual influencer of him, and that's him here with the staff. Okay, so that's brand engagement. Please, can we go see this video about wearing a digital fashion where we did a collaboration with the netizens. Okay, so here we have posts with Abaos. We don't have time to do it, but when you go to Abaos' website, you will see a link called Post With Me. When you click on that, click on the next tab, follows you, and then you will see Abaos in your camera. You can take a picture with it, or you can just give it to someone to take a picture with yourself and Abaos. Just make sure you position it well, and you'll be able to take a photo with it. And if you want to take a photo with Abaos, you can see us after this session, and then we'll do that for you. Okay, so that will be all for today. Thank you very much. I wish you have time for questions and answers that just one. Oh my God, I don't know the time. Okay, so quick one.
Okay, so I want to know, you were talking about costs. I want to know first of all, how does it reduce cost? The animator or whoever going to wear me a dress will not charge me anything. And where am I going to wear it? Right? I'm just going to wear it to social media. Then,
okay,
as an event person, I want to know, can we run an event solely with this?
yes, you can run a virtual show. These days they've done it. So very soon they are going to have these, what we call the holograms. So we are going to have a runway with virtual humans and humans. It's been done already. And like, how are you going to wear it? You can wear it using the virtual try-ons. I should have touched on that. There's a virtual try-on. So if you want to buy a clothes, instead of you trying the physical outfit, you can use your phone or something just to scan, and then it will put the outfit on you. Then you will know that this dress is okay for me. And you can also have a digital wardrobe. That's where the metaverse comes in. You have a digital wardrobe, take it to events. Sorry?
I said they do that today with glasses.
Yes, that is it. That is it. You can do that with the glasses, the HoloLenses and all that. And then you can try with Snapchat. Snapchat provides, the best augmented reality. Please.
So, is it, how do you make the virtual influencer? Is it that difficult? Is it quite much training to learn?
Yeah, you should be an animator, a digital creator, to be able to create a virtual, especially if you want to create a hyper-realistic character, you have to be a 3D artist. Okay, so we use animation software. So you use Blender, you can use how do you call it, Revolution software, Cinema 4D, and all the other 3D.
Blender can make this, or you combine.
Okay, so what I do is I combine and use several tools, several AI tools to achieve one way.
Do we say that in the creative industry and the technology industry?
Both. Okay, last one, then you go.
Yes,
Yeah.
I just wanted your opinion on, would you say that so humans or real influencers are losing their jobs?
Okay, so that's a very good question. They are not losing their jobs. You see, in every technological advancement, we see or we tend to say that people are losing their jobs. It's just like when computers were introduced, people lost their jobs, but it also created another avenue for people to, to get new jobs. So they are going to work hand in hand with, influencers. So when you have a virtual influencer, it's a plus. As let's say, way back in 2020, you realized we were all in the house in the lockdown, but virtual influencers were doing a whole lot. So I remember in 2021, I was in the house, but how about was a social network partner to the world's first digital fashion forum. So they are doing a lot, so they can work hand in hand. Okay, so I will take all the questions. Please, if you can pass my card around. Please just pass it around. So if you have any queries, you can, all the numbers are on WhatsApp. I'm always available online as well. And thank you very much for joining this session. Thank you.
You bring us joy each and every day. Your presence is timeless. No one can take that away. Our love for you will never fade. Apple Wheels, Apple Wheels. We love you, we love. Oh, yeah.